Yeah. Okay, so we are on. We already offered prayer. Christian shared the spiritual thought, and we're gonna jump into the one of Mumate, which is the uh, sort of beverage that these people invented. Okay, so we have to review the summary data from negotiation results, which says which team had the highest pre-money value, lowest. Where did your team fall? Choose the teams to show extreme performances. So it seems like we're supposed to divide into teams, but as we are two people, you're going to be the one team and I'm going to be the other team, I guess. And okay, the highest pre-money value and the lowest pre-money value.
Where we can obtain this value.
Yeah, I think this is in the last part of the case in the exhibit because we have exhibit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because yeah, in the case it doesn't mention anything about those values, to be honest. And in exhibit 2 we have U.S. soft drinks industry retail sales. Okay, this is about retail sales. Share industry. Okay, what value was that again? It was highest pre-money value. Okay, let's see if we can get this number. Pre-money value, energy sport. They have practiced yoga in the past year. Million individuals. Extremely interested in yoga practice. Supermarket, hypermarket. You say store locations. Well, it has only locations. Let's see. This is exhibit number 6. Okay. The pre-money value is that value that it's before of the selling or something. I'm not pretty sure about this, to be honest. Let me see if I can find on the internet what does money pre-value mean. Pre-money value. Let me see. Pre-money value calculation. Okay. So it says, what is the pre-money value and how do you calculate it? It says pre-money value is a metric used by investors that tells them the price of their investment without having to know the number of shares outstanding. Pre-money value refers to the pre-investment value of the enterprise that is implied by the per share price of stock. Okay, so this is something that, okay, let me share this link with you so you can have it as well. And it seems pretty useful. It's like there's a formula there. So let me go see. If the Asian company has a simple capitalization table, pre-money value is simply the per share price to be paid by the investor times the number of, okay, here's how we get it. So it's the per share price to be paid by the investor times the number of shares and contingent shares outstanding for the investment. For example, a company is offering a preferred stock of 50 cents and there are 10 million shares outstanding. The pre-money value is $5 million. Okay, so we only have to multiply that, okay? So what's
Okay.
the value of the preferred stock from our case? We need to find out those two things, the money value, preferred stock, and also the how many shares outstanding we have. Okay, so shares.
Using the reading,
How many shares? Let me find that thing, you know. Shares, okay. Share by volume. Taylor and Maxwell, 50% of shares. Larger shares. There's no number of shares. Cash flow. Change in those working capital.
50% of share.
Did you get it?
What we need to do about share? How many?
Yeah, we need to find how many shares outstanding are, and we need to find the price of each share. Because we need to multiply that. And once we do that, we're going to get with the pre-money value. That's what it says.
With the formula, pre-money value equal post-money valuation less new investment. With this formula, or
No, it's what we were saying before. You know, it says plus money value, pre-money value is plus money valuation minus new investment. Yeah, but the easiest way is how it says in the second paragraph. It says if the issuing company has a simple capitalization table, pre-money value is simply the per share price to be paid. So that's the per share price by the investor times the number of shares. So, for example, if a company is offering preferred stock of 50%, million shares outstanding, the pre-money value is $5 million.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically it's the offering price times total post investment shares. That's what it is. But here in the case, I don't find the number of shares nor the value of share. To be honest, I don't find these numbers.
Okay. So I think go ahead with the next question.
Oh man, this thing. It's only 6 pages and we don't know the information. Free. Yeah, because there's no. I don't know how to calculate this. So maybe we're supposed to calculate the price of, the earnings per share as well, right? But we don't have any numbers here, like mentioning. Well, it has investment performance. Six funds average 25%. Oh, this is from the capital venture, the 2 million. This is what they want to. This is what they number of groceries they have. Here, wholesale price per bottle is $9.95. Cost $1.38. With gross margin was 28% margin. Would be decline in coming months as with demand. But eventually margins would improve as existing accounts become for larger share of scale volumes. Sales, marketing, and expenses have been kept low at around 17 cents per bottle by relying on principle of guerrilla marketing efforts and word of mouth. Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about the price of share, only the price of bottle. Beverage $2.99 for 10 ounce bottle. I hope the next questions are not related to the first one, because if they are related to the first one, we are in trouble.
Sure. I was analyzing this.
Okay, so let's go to question number 4. Would you read it?
This student for the BBB side and asked, what were your goals for this negotiation?
Okay, so I'm gonna be the student you choose. From you choose me. Okay, so the valuation of X by IRR of Y. The board said, how important is the deal DPV? Okay, that's much it. Okay, well, something that I saw regarding on this is that this company, I mean the venture capital firm, it was looking for a business that was going to be profitable. Let me find where was this that I read and I highlighted as well. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. For example, in page four, under the title DuPage Ventures, In paragraph number 2, it says DVP was a mind-sized venture capital firm that focused on early-stage startups and high-end consumer markets, industries in which its general partners had extensive contacts and prior operating experience. So based on that, we get that they were always focused on companies that were starting. And yeah, for one side, this company was starting, but this is based in Chicago. TVP had achieved two quarterly investment performance since its founding in 1988. The six funds had averaged 20% pre-tax IRR before payment of fees and carrying interest earned by DPB. Sorry. So, the initial commitment that they have is an average of 1 to 6 million, and or even they expect an investment between 3 to 10 million in successful companies. So, based on this information, what I can say is that you know um, the Mumate business was profitable as to be able to invest on it. If I would be the two-page venture, I would invest my 2.5 million because that's what they were looking for. Because I see that it's being a very profitable business. Why I say that is because once the beverage was invented, she was selling them on the yoga class, etc. But Maxwell, she wanted to um, sell all of those beverages in other places, and it was a huge impact, and it expanded a lot. And they start selling in one place, another place, and actually, they have a huge demand on supplying this type of beverage. It was like 800 stores somewhere, 300 places somewhere else, and yeah, there is a huge demand. So I think that the company meets the demands of DuPage Ventures because they make like they want is 2.5 million, which is going to help them to grow, and they have grew a lot faster. So that's what I think about this question number 4.
Yes. Yeah. Where we can obtain this value in the first file or the second file, because teacher has other file about new made new page.
Yeah, I think we can find it as well in the second file because it says it contains some of the information there.
Yes,
But I
Astoria
think
and
that that one is, yeah, let's open it. Here we go.
there are two different investors really, the Astoria and Prosper Fund, Astoria Partners and Prosper.
Prosper. Yep, this is from Astorian Prosper. Yep. So here we have, some of the numbers you see there. It's a pre-post money
In the
raised.
chart,
Yeah, from Astoria we have
there
25%, Prosper 40%.
yes, there are different values and different purpose about venture capital. The board is different.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think is better option for investment? Astoria or Prosper?
Let me see. Has pre-raise pre 7.10 post venture capital is 40%. This is 25%. Members, PC reputation. Well, so far as I can see, it really depends on what they are looking for. If Mumate is, they don't care too much about giving the VC the ownership. It would be, to me, would be Prosper Fund. But if they are concerned, you know, the ownership to VC, they should get Astoria partners. Why? Because in Astoria, maybe the investment is not as high as in the Prosper, but also, a VC will obtain the ownership of 25%, which is not very big in comparison with 40%, which Prosper is asking for. From Astoria we have 3 members, and Prosper we have 4 members. So it really depends what they want to do. If they want to keep as much as they want, as much as they can for them, they should choose Astoria, from my point of view. Or if they don't care too much about, sharing their portions, they should get Prosper. That's what I think.
Yes, in the Prosper Fund, I think there are many. There are less rules, less requisites for investment. The venture capital is higher than Astoria Partner. As you say, as you mentioned, depend the requirement. In this case, the firm you made need a venture capital firm to raise 3 million funding round. And so what the two option uh, could could give this investment, this financial resource.
Yeah, let me see if we can go ahead a little bit to see if the other questions can help us a little bit with what we have to do. Yeah, it really depends on what they want to do. I mean, well, the same opinion that you had. Says for Bumate, did the co-founders see things the same way, or where you focus on other interests? So it's talking about the co-founders, which, as far as I know, Maxwell see things from one point of view, but Taylor is really worried about it, about increasing, I mean, expanding. It's because while expanding, you know, they will have a lot of stuff to do with that. Uh, I mean, right now they're expanded only to LA. What was the other one? Seattle, LA, and other state, and they grew a lot. But if you go nationally, it means all of the states that you have to cover your products. So she was worried about trying to make things profitable, and she needs to find the way to provide the same type of ingredients for her beverage, so it didn't lose its value.
Sure. As mentioned, Astoria Partner I think power. We propose a new CEO for the board category. And
Yeah.
this part I prefer, in my opinion, I prefer trusted funds like only for members, to founders, to see, and another requirement. Astoria is like more more requisites,
No requisites. Yeah. Yeah.
like
It's,
BS different to Banco Pichincha. When you want a loan, there are two options. In the first one, you need to accomplish more requisites. In other less, but there are different pitch.
yeah, I see your point of view. Yeah, it looks like a really good option. Of course, option full 70%. Run consoles for the shares. 3.3 closing remaining value 25. That's the shares. Okay, let's see. Option pool. Okay, we saw that. Okay, number 6. It says, how did the story in prosper term sheet affect the negotiation strategy? What are the pros and cons of the story of prosper and seeking capital from angels? Well, it's basically what you already mentioned. I think we saw some of the pros and cons. Some of the pros, as you mentioned, is that from a story you have a reduced number of requisites that you have to follow, you have to apply for. While in the other one, you have to do that, but still is the sharing is high. Anyway, I think also that seeking capital from angels is something that they have to do in one way or the other because they need to raise capital and they need to raise some funds. So they still have to do this, the seeking capital from angels because in one way or the other they are gonna need that money to
Yes,
finance.
I mentioned, for example, it depends what you want for because the first investors are good
Okay.
for something. For example, a story was to be more likely to replace founders than other people. But in the other case, uh, Prosper Fund Prosper current fund was on track to earn attractive return for limited partners. It's all. It's very different the
Yeah, you're
requisite
right.
and the negotiation. Uh, will require a lot of deep analysis about financial advantage and team growing advantage, etc.
Yeah, you're right. This is your point of view. I see it. Well, yeah. From that point, it means like so. Right now, we have to see how the VC would go about evaluating Mumate. So there are some questions there like what exit value were they expecting from what exit value, how much money do they need to receive it in order to get 5 to 10x on their investment, what share of equity would the dollar amount equal to, other means the VC used it for marketing. So what I think is that you know the VC valued the Mumate it's because of the history it already had, what they accomplished in the were on the market, what they were doing. They were very prosperous and they become big um, in not uh, large amount of time, long amounts or long period of time. So I think that that's something that it's really important for them because they are looking for companies or startups who are going to grow to 50 million in some years. I think this is a sort of company that's ready to accomplish that. because they have a lot of people that they are going to invest in staff people, so they can help with sales, etc.
Sure. Okay. Next question.
Okay, number 8.
Or the last one. What have you learned about bargaining tactics? Well, really, I don't want a good sell people about bargaining strategy. I don't know how to do it as a bargaining. But in this case, I have learned that analyze priorities and what are your wants
Okay.
about your business, because you have to propose, and you need to choose
Propose.
the best for you.
Okay. Sorry, you asked me.
No, and should you may disclose that they had other offers? What do you think?
Well, it depends on the offers because right now they have really good offers, and of course, depending on what they are offering to them, right now the numbers it seems like it's pretty good what they are going to get, and if the other proposals are better, yeah, they can disclose it, but if not, they should stay as they are.
Sure, sure. Okay. The next question is, um, discuss key takeaway. Turn allocate economic and control rights. Conflicting priorities of investor and entrepreneur in upside and downside scenarios. Turn have a price. Visit valuation techniques.
Okay, discuss key takeaways. Terms allocate economic and control rights. Well, if this is referring to the conditions, or yeah, to the conditions or to the rights based on the investment, I think that each venture has its own way to invest the money. I mean, they all are going to come up with their own terms in order to get some rights on it. Like we have here Astorial, who because of their investment they are asking for 25%, but Prosper, by the other hand, they are asking for 40%. So in terms of that, in terms of economical rights, etc., I think each partner or each venture in this case will offer what they want to offer based on what they provide.
Sure. Um, I encounter the pre-money. The Astoria is 7.5 million. In the Prosper is
Okay.
4.5 million. Is the pre-money.
Yeah, it was the formula, right?
Yes, yes, this is the formula. The the difference is 3 million. It's a lot of.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. 3 million, man. We can. retire with that money.
$3 million is wow. It's with 1 million is
And
enough
live,
for me.
yeah, sure. And then live happily ever after. Just enjoying life, bro. Anyway, but let me see. Okay, so the other points, key points. Terms have a price, conflicts, priorities of investors, and downside scenarios. Yeah, so yeah, because well, you made a really good point here. It's $3 million. It's a huge difference, and because of that, also the conditions are a little bit different as well. The other one, it doesn't have any, the key provisions that the story is asking for. Have it at all, which is, part of it. I only read it because it's here. For example, the story is obligated to release to the second tranche after Mumate achieves revenue of 10 million. So that's something that the story has to follow, but it's not something like the Prosper has to do.
Sure. Okay. Um, I think term of price, evaluation technique. Okay. What more about the case? Today there are many questions in this case.
Yeah,
On
there's a
what case?
lot.
A lot of questions.
Hey, and for the study of the case, should we include all of these things there? I mean, normally we do the case in the Word document, but if they want us to do something else, they send us a spreadsheet. But this week we didn't get any of that. So are we supposed to do these questions, the discussion things, and put it into the analyzing case?
Yeah. I don't have the spreadsheet yet.
Yeah, that's what I say. They didn't provide a spreadsheet, so I was wondering if we should come up with numbers and stuff and put it there, or only do what we normally do. What do you think we should do?
The MUMEC?
Yeah, it's for the for because normally when we submit the paper, I mean the case, it says case analysis submission. The last 2 weeks we need to submit also on a spreadsheet,
Oh yeah.
but we don't have any spreadsheet for this week. So should we only write a document saying this happened, this happened, and that's it, like a normal case analysis? Or what are you planning to do?
No, I think it's only a document. I write only a document because in this assignment there is not a spreadsheet file.
Did you make it?
The document, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Neither the Excel spreadsheet. Uh, because currently we really I am working hard with other course, because in this course I'm I little well I well, but in the other subject uh, is management, uh, production and management. Uh, I am my grade is a little lower.
I
Um,
see. What
after
number is that? What B is that one? B what?
is 341. No,
B
361. 361.
361. Let me see. It seems like I've not get that one yet.
Is a
Three, six.
production management.
Oh, maybe yes. Let me see. 361. 361. Which one is it?
So for this reason, in this week I have not read nothing about the case yet, but because I need.
Oh yeah, I took B361. Yeah, I know which one is it.
You have you studied this course yet?
Yeah, I took it. Let me see. I took it 2 semesters ago
Wow.
on my
And
ninth
what was your
semester.
grade?
Oh, let me see, because I have my grade plan here. I have a folder with all of the assignments for each semester. For me, this is my 11th semester. So
Your
after
11.
probably 11th,
After pathway.
yes,
Okay. This is my 10th semester after pathway too.
yeah, this is my 11th one. So let me see, 361. Yeah, I remember that one. Grad plan. Hold on a second. 361. Is it here? Is it here? Oh no, this is only my grade. It doesn't say anything. Hold on a second. Because, where is it? Student. Maybe it's here. Transfer. No, this is not the thing. Would you remind me which one is, what activities do you do for that one?
Sorry, what activities?
Yeah, you do for the 361. Finance, student employment. Hold on.
Activities is in the course production management. We have to
Is that
do
the one that,
a spreadsheet. Um, we have to do quizzes, two quizzes with high values in the final grade. Uh, that you need to use the spreadsheet to elaborate.
okay, I know which one is it then. Hold on.
The
Because,
difficulty,
this thing
the difficulty is like
changed.
the teaching of the course is like Ecuador. Teacher teach you the easy problem, and in the quiz, it's
Yeah, yeah.
difficult problem. I don't know what happened this in BYU because I think this only occur happened in Ecuador.
Yeah, I know. I remember that one. Yeah, that one was tough. That was really tough because, as you said, it was a lot to do in the spreadsheets, and some of them were really hard to do. Yeah, I remember that one. I still don't get my.
Yes, but I am I am working better in the first week uh, in the first, second, and third week. Um,
Yeah.
I had no good grade, but currently I have learned how to work in this course.
Okay.
It
Yeah, I
helps
didn't do
me a
well on
lot.
that one.
Yes,
Yeah, it's production and operation management, right?
operation man,
Yes, I didn't do well on that one. I have a B plus.
B plus, a good grade. You're a smart man. Um, currently, I
Man.
wanna finish the best I can in every course that we finish. As I mentioned, I need
Yeah.
to get my bachelor's degree next fall semester. In fall, no, not in fall, in spring of next year, because my boss is
Okay,
retiring in August. So I need to apply
I understand.
for his position. Uh,
Sure.
currently,
Sure.
so I have to finish every course
So
with the
how
best way I
many
can.
credits do you have left?
Currently, I have 93 credit.
Okay, let me see. So it's 93 minus 120. You still have 27, right? You need 27 more.
Yes, 27 more. 27 more,
Okay, so
but
like
some
there's
courses are
three.
elective.
Yeah, some three, some are four. So it's an average of maybe eight courses, 8 to 9 courses, 2 semesters.
Yes, and I will study in summer session too. In this summer session.
Oh, that's great if they allowed you to, because not every subject is open in summer.
Yes, because I have planned in the elective course. I have to study foundation and elective course yet.
Oh, that's good. Because
Yes.
the first summers that I was able to study, but after that, all the classes that I needed to take were not offered on summer, so I only had twice the chance to do that, and I was really sorry, really, you know, sorry for that because I really wanted to take advantage in summer, but yeah, I haven't any chance to do that. So anyway, still, I'm working hard on this semester because it's a tough one for me too as well. Um, have you ever taken the B303
B 383.
383?
What is it, financial management or marketing management?
No, no, that's not. That's called Capital Ventures.
Capital adventure.
Capital
No,
Ventures, yeah.
no,
So
I have
I'm
to
taking
study.
that one right now, but that one is not. I mean, it's not hard, but you have a lot of stuff to do. You have to interview people, but to go outside and really interview people, and then you have to draw some stuff, and it has a lot of stuff to do. My teacher. Actually, I'm not doing very well on that one. It's not hard, but it requires a lot of time from you to do all the homework. So from
Yeah.
last week, my teacher said that, I didn't get a good grade, and he said that it was because I didn't put a lot of stuff there. I didn't follow the rubric. And I say, oh
Uh-huh.
man. So last week, I took like 12 hours to sit down and to do some type
Oh
of
wow,
homework, and I submit
wow.
everything I wanted. So I hope this week I got a better grade. Honestly, yeah, I sit down to do all of that stuff. It took me a lot of time to do it. So yeah, I'm dying, man.
Yes, I think. And that course is a requisite or is elective in
Yeah,
business?
it's one that you must take.
Wow, 383.
But it's not 3 3. It's not hard. It's only that it requires you a lot to do, and you have to record every single thing that you do. And it's funny because in the folders you see only like 3 or 4 assignments, and you'd say, "Oh, that's easy, 4 assignments." But one assignment has like 12 things to do, and it's like, "Oh man!" And you have to record everything,
Well,
right? Yeah. So
well,
anyway, but
I will miss BYU after my graduation. Every course is different. Every course has different advantage
yeah,
that I am found a manner to manage my time and how to work with different courses. Because as I mentioned, um, I am dedicating in this course for A3 in the first
okay,
weeks a good quantity of time and priority that in other course I didn't care much, but in the last part of the semester, in contrast. The other course
Oh, I
will be
see.
my priority because I need to get a better grade. I don't want to lose it.
I understand. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
as you get most to it, right? I mean, as you get most to it, very close to the graduation thing, the course became a little bit harder. Not very hard, but harder because it's supposed that you know all the formulas and stuff, right? But to be honest, I don't know exactly all the formulas and anything. So, like
yeah,
2 weeks ago for that spreadsheet, it was really hard for me because I didn't even remember how to get all the calculations. I just went to the, other websites and tried to see formulas and tried to figure out everything. And I just put the numbers there because it seems, good to me. But honestly, I didn't know they were right or not. But yeah, that's how it works. So let's see. Let's see how things go in the next. How many weeks do we have left? Like 6 or 7?
six more.
6 months, like 1 month and a half. Oh, that's good. So we're gonna be working together for a while. And this class is also tough because you have to read a lot the cases, and it takes a lot of time to do that.
Yes, there are other courses that don't require much time. Um, Now, well, we are in the last part of our degree, and this is a hope for me and for you. I think.
Yeah, it
What
makes me wonder.
What are you planning
Go ahead.
after getting your degree? Do you want a master degree or
Yeah, I
you?
want a master's degree, but I'm just going to wait a little bit until I heard good news from BYU Pathway that they
Yes,
offer MBAs online.
MBA. Yes, I
Yeah,
hope so. I hope this happen early. I have
yeah, me
heard
too.
BYU Idaho want to give or want to have an agreement with Arizona State University. Arizona State University is a
Yeah,
big university,
sure.
maybe the bigger online university in USA. And I was checking their degree and master degree, and they offer a lot of good degree.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
That very it's more expensive than BYU Idaho. I don't know how the church will work with them, but surely the church will finance um, the most part of the cost of the master degree, or at least I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. I hope they are not gonna, ask you for really tough tests. But anyway, so yeah, me too. I'm just wondering how things are gonna go. So I also want to graduate as soon as possible because I want to dedicate time for myself, for my business, for my family, for just have a rest, but not too much. I mean, I just want a couple of
Yes, I
months.
want a sabbatic year, Sabbath years, año sabático, one or two, really,
Yeah,
one or
sure,
two
sure.
vacation.
Yeah, because it's hard to study online. I think it's harder than when you go and attend to normal classes because you have a teacher who teaches you, who guides you, who make you
Yeah,
jokes. But you
and
here,
you
you
have
have to
other
do it yourself.
you have other classmates that can help you, uh, and
Yeah,
you can attend the class with tired, um, sick thing, and there is very important your attendance. But him online, no, you need to
yeah.
study, be
You
present
really need to
online.
sit down.
Need to read.
Yeah,
It's different.
to
The
yeah,
advantage is the time is flexible. You
of
can
course.
Yes, flexible. Maybe you can eat while you are working in the assignment. You can be with your family closer.
Sure.
This is a good advantage too.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
its
Okay.
pros and
Okay.
cons. But good.
Yes.
All right. So, wow,
Okay,
thank you so
Andres,
much.
thank you. I will advise. I will tell you whatever thing I know. I listen about BYU pathway master degree.
Sounds
And
great. It's a deal.
I, as I work in seminaries and institute, I am close to pathway, etc.
Appreciate it. Yeah, if you know something, you have good news, let me know. We need to
Yes,
plan
sure,
for
sure,
that.
sure. Okay,
All right.
Andres. Goodbye. Good night too.
Have a good week, man. I'll see you.
Wait to see you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.